Hi, everyone. I hope you're doing well. I wanted to share a couple of thoughts about a time in my life where I felt lonely and sad and how the Lord helped me through that time. You guys know that several years ago I was divorced, and that was a very difficult and sad time for me, but it also helped me strengthen my testimony and become so close to the Lord and feel like He was my very best friend and that He could help me through anything. So, fast forward after going through divorce, and then a couple of years later, I was with Brother Stevic in the conference center in Salt Lake City, and his kids, puppy, um, his kids were with us, but my kids weren't. And I was walking through the conference center. He went off with his kids for a few minutes, and I was walking. I was alone, and I felt this sad, sinking feeling, just like I was lost and just so sad because I felt like my life, even though it was good, it didn't turn out the way that I expected it to be. And I was grieving, and I didn't really know what to do because I realized I have so many blessings. Um, I have a wonderful husband and children who love me, and but I was lonely, and it was hard. And I didn't know what to do, and I didn't know why. I felt kind of ungrateful, and I wasn't sure what to do to make that feeling go away because I felt like I was missing out. Having to share my children, having them go back and forth was really hard for me, and I felt this incomplete feeling. So I was walking through the conference center and looking at all the beautiful artwork on the walls. There's just, if you haven't been there, there's just wall size paintings that are just gorgeous. And so I was walking, and um, I started to cry and just kind of cried out to the Lord in my heart. And right then I passed by, or didn't pass by because I stopped and looked at it, this painting. It's called She Will Find What Is Lost. And I just looked at this painting and thought, I love art. I studied a lot of art history in college, and my dad is an artist, so art has always been really important to me. But I looked at this painting and I thought, I feel like her, just sad and just down and lost. And then I felt the spirit wash over me, and I realized, look at all those people that are behind her, supporting her and trying to help. And it dawned on me that we're not alone. I'm not alone in my grief and my fears and my trials. Um, there are so many who are watching over me from the other side of the veil. Um, I believe that our ancestors are, in that mix of people who are reaching out to us, and angels both who have gone before us and who walk this earth with us, who are our friends and our loved ones and our families. And that really, Brother Stevic got this for me for my birthday a little while after that experience, just because it brings, every time I look at it, it brings me comfort, and it helps me remember that the Lord sends so many to us to lift us and help us. And um, I want to read you a scripture. It says, put your trust in that spirit which leadeth to do good, yea, to do justly, to walk humbly, to judge righteously. Then whatsoever you desire of me in righteousness you shall receive. So we just need to turn to the Lord. And in times of sadness and grief, He will help us to remember that we're not alone, and He will give us the peace that we need, and He will make us whole. And I share that with you and love you so much, and hope that you will feel the peace of the Spirit with you. And I'll see you all soon.